Welcome to ETF Wrap, your weekly digest of the top stories in European ETFs. This week, the European ETF outlook continues to reach new highs as new data revealed the market is set to reach 4.5 trillion by 2030. Elsewhere, T+1 settlement anxieties on the continent are growing as the US transition in May looms closer. And finally, HSBC launches an India Tech ETF, spotlighting India's continuing dominance in emerging markets. First up, a series of ETF outlooks continue to point to an ever-brightening future for the fund structure in Europe. Research from EY revealed the European ETF market is on target to hit 4.5 trillion by 2030, propelled by new providers entering the market and the rise of retail investing. Meanwhile, a Blackwater survey revealed a sharp uptick in European mutual fund managers aiming to enter the ETF market within the next 2 years. Out of 127 managers surveyed, 92% plan to venture into ETFs or enhance their due diligence efforts, a significant rise from just 9% in 2021. Finally, a report from PwC noted the shift of wealth from boomers to millennials is tipped to reach 68 billion globally by 2030, driving the European ETF market to 3 trillion by June 2028. Underpinning the growth, and highlighted in all three reports, is the active ETF market. Next up, European ETFs continue to brace for potential challenges as the US transitions to a T+1 settlement cycle this May. This shift has led to concerns ETFs could breach UCITS rules around cash holdings and overdraft restrictions, with Europe remaining on a T+2 cycle. Despite the anticipated complexities for the market, Antoinette Glaser, ETF specialist at Brown Brothers Harriman, said the ETF industry remains optimistic, noting 50% of ETF orders may have settled on a T+1 basis over the past year. HSBC Asset Management extended its thematic range with the launch of an India Tech ETF. Olga Tatapia, Global Head of ETF and Indexing Sales at HSBC AM, said that India is fast becoming a hotbed of new world technology sectors and supports convictions in the underlying strength of the Indian market. And finally this week, ETF Stream revealed its brand new Rising Star series. We interviewed Jackie Kwao of Elston Consulting, who talked all things fund selecting, career beginnings and biggest influences. Make sure to keep an eye out in the next edition in the series. And that's a wrap for this week. Thanks for joining and hit subscribe to keep up to date with all the latest in ETFs.